Okay, as you can see, this was taken directly from my notes, and it was on August 22nd at 12:55 p.m. that I documented it. I had a dream that I was on the run in China. Others were with me, about 3 to 6 people. A huge drone flew in above head, right? It was above our head. And we went to take a picture of the drone. And as we went to take a picture of the drone, it disabled our camera and our phones basically shut off. And just to add a side note, we were trying to let other people know that this drone was above head and it caused some kind of threat or danger. Or maybe it was just going to find us. So we were letting the other group of people that were not with us know that this drone is flying around. Just then, the drone began to dock on this post outside of what looked like to be an embassy. And when it started to transform, the drone began to transform into a dragon/bird looking statue. And then I put a side note here that it looked like a Chinese demon idol. You actually see a lot of those statues around Asia. So it was posted outside of what looked like to be a palace or an embassy with many white steps. So in the dream, if you weren't wearing a green hat, you were killed on sight. I put a note here that it said that green or red were distributed. So those hats were distributed out to people. But we were foreign, us 3 to 6 people in my group, and we were on the run. And everyone was wearing a hat. And if you didn't have a hat, you were in trouble because you didn't belong there. If you had a red hat, then you were shot on sight. And I put that it looks similar to a sailor hat. We, the group of people with me, hid in an elderly white couple's home. It was kind of an underground home, an older white couple who somehow lived in that area. And they basically kept us underground, hidden. And they had a bunch of these uniforms and sailor hats. So we were looking at them. We wanted to actually steal those hats in order to survive. I believe that their house was extremely cluttered, like it was a dungeon or a basement, and it was underground, and I suspected that it was actually attached to that white embassy. So I ended up persuading them to give us their uniform with the hat and everything, and we walked down the blinding white stairs while we panicked. So this, I didn't note this, but we were trying to look very casual and cool because if we were panicked or running, then we would have been spotted. Then down the stairs, so now we're coming out of the embassy and we're walking down the stairs trying to look as casual as possible, wearing these new uniforms. I remember tucking my hat into my hair. My hair into my hat because obviously I have curly hair. So they would be able to tell that I was obviously not from that Asian area. So as we're walking down these stairs looking casual, we see who pulls up in a limo, Kim Jong-un. So he begins to stare at us at the bottom of the stairs with his bodyguard. I panicked because I thought if he saw my hair, he would know that I wasn't from there. Okay, so kind of like I just explained. So sorry, I'm rereading through this as I'm telling you guys the story. I have no idea what this means. I don't know why we were in China, but that's the understanding that I got. I know that Kim Jong-un is obviously a leader from North Korea, but what was interesting regarding this is that apparently a lot of the escapees and the refugees actually escaped through China. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but if anyone could give me some information on this, I would love to know. I've tried looking up these uniforms and these hats. I can't really find anything similar enough, but please let me know if you know anything. God bless.